breaking news, hot off the press. Angel Reese has responded to all of the drama.
Angel Reese receives her 8th tech, which will prohibit her from playing against the Indiana Fever.
Angel Reese officially puts the Chicago Sky on notice.
Angel Reese is trying to go for the rebound, and she smacks Aaliyah Edwards in the face. Absolutely sold by Aaliyah Edwards, but Angel Reese smacks Aaliyah Edwards in the face. Angel Reese is suspended for the Indiana Fever game.
Angel Reese is officially suspended against Caitlin Clark's Fever. And she's in tears. If you're standing 100% with Caitlin Clark,
she is the franchise player.
Type 100% in the comments right now.
This is what Lieberman means when she talks about this being a woman's movement. Clark brought the eyeballs and the investment. Now it's up to the league to capitalize.
She might not have been on the court lately, but her name is plastered everywhere, so fans always remember Caitlin was here.
Angel Reese has officially been hit with her 8th technical foul of the season. And by WNBA rules, that means an automatic suspension.
Angel Reese receives her 8th tech, which will prohibit her from playing against the Indiana Fever.
Angel Reese picked up her 8th technical foul, has been assessed with 8 technical fouls, and she will be suspended for Friday game unless it is rescinded.
The timing couldn't be more explosive. It comes right before the Fever matchup against Caitlin Clark.
Angel Reese is suspended for the Indiana Fever game. Yep, Angel Reese has managed to go and get herself suspended for the Indiana Fever game. We knew she was about to be suspended. We knew it. Like, everybody knew the WNBA were in the not the WNBA, geez, that Angel Reese was one technical foul off suspension since before her back injury. Like, we knew that she was going to get that 1 game suspension. Like, it's a given. However, of course, it's before the Fever game.
In this very game, Angel Reese got her 8th technical foul, and according to WNBA rules, after 8 technical fouls, you are suspended for the very next game, which just so happens to be against the Indiana Fever.
The rivalry game the league has been hyping all year. The incident happened when Reese went up for a rebound and ended up smacking Aaliyah Edwards in the face.
Angel Reese is trying to go for the rebound, and she smacks Aaliyah Edwards in the face. Absolutely sold by Aaliyah Edwards, but Angel Reese smacks Aaliyah Edwards in the face.
Whether intentional or not, once officials reviewed it, the outcome was clear: a technical foul. And that pushed Reese over the limit. Some fans argued Edwards sold the contact, but in the WNBA, intent doesn't matter. The 8th tech means you sit.
A smack to the face is a technical foul, whether the intent is there or not. I think Aaliyah Edwards sold it as much as anything, but at the end of the day, she hit her in the face.
This suspension is especially controversial because it's not the first time Reese has missed a Fever game. She already sat out earlier matchups with Indiana due to a back injury. And critics are saying she always seems to be absent when it's Caitlin Clark across the court. Now, with the Fever making a playoff push, her absence gives Clark and Indiana a massive advantage. Instead of the heated showdown everyone wanted to see, we're left with another chapter of Angel Reese's chaos and controversy, while Caitlin Clark keeps showing up and proving why she's the face of the league. If the suspension wasn't bad enough, the real storm for Angel Reese is happening inside her own locker room. Just days before this suspension, Reese's comments in a Chicago Tribune interview shook the entire Sky organization.
She's in some pretty hot water with her teammates about the Chicago Tribune article.
She openly blasted her teammates, saying players like Rachel Banham and Haley Van Lith aren't capable of leading a playoff team.
Reese said she doesn't believe her teammates Rachel Banham or Haley Van Lith are capable of leading them to the leading the playoff team.
Basically, her entire team feels attacked by her from comments that she made in a Chicago Tribune article. This is what Front Office Sports is reporting. According to the report, Reese said she doesn't believe her teammates Rachel Banham or Haley Van Lith are capable of leading a playoff team.
And even questioned whether the Sky could ever attract championship-level talent.
Angel Reese officially puts the Chicago Sky on notice, Stop bringing me bums to play with. Stop bringing me Kia Nurses. Stop bringing me Rebecca Allens. Stop bringing me Ariel Atkins. Don't bring me Courtney Vandersloot, a champion, by the way. Two-time champion, by the way. Stop bringing me these players. I want the best of the best. Sorry, they practice in the YMCA. Angel Reese did her introductory press conference in a high school gymnasium.
She also dismissed relying on veterans like Courtney Vandersloot, basically calling the roster unfit to win.
Reese told the Tribune, "We have to get good players. We have to get great players. That's a non-negotiable for me. I'm willing and wanting to play with the best. And however I can help to get the best here, that's what I'm going to do this offseason. So it's going to be very, very important this offseason to make sure we attract the best of the best because we can't settle for what we have this year. Overhaul this roster."
The backlash was immediate. According to multiple reports, the entire team has seen her comments, and they're furious. A team meeting has even been scheduled, where players plan to confront Reese directly.
Multiple lead sources told Front Office Sports that the entire team has seen Angel Reese comments and that teammates are unhappy with the direct attacks. A team meeting is planned at which players are expected to address Reese directly.
Executives across the league are now questioning not just her leadership.
Well, it seems that Angel Reese's comments about the Chicago Sky organization and her teammates did not go over well. Andy Costabile, Front Office Sports insider, is reporting that the damage may be irreparable between the Sky and Reese.
But whether she can even be a franchise cornerstone at all.
I really didn't intentionally mean to put down my teammates because they've been through this with me throughout the whole year. They've busted their ass just how I busted my ass. They showed up for me through thick and thin and in the locker room when nobody could see anything. So I would apologize to my teammates, which I already have, about the article and how it was misconstrued, about what was said. And I just have to be better with my language because I know it's not the message, it's the messenger, and understanding what I say can't be taken any kind of way. So I just have to really be better and grow from this.
Multiple WNBA executives who spoke to Front Office Sports characterized Reese's comments on her teammates as unprecedented. While conversations about roster construction and necessary changes happen frequently internally, it's rare for a player to air them publicly. Reese's motor, rebounding, and defense have been heralded by executive and coaches across the league, but multiple league sources told Front Office Sports their view is that some franchises will weigh her skills on the court against her conduct off of it.
Some insiders say that on a real contender, Reese would only be a third or fourth option, not the face of a team. This is the exact opposite of Caitlin Clark, who has carried the Fever through adversity without throwing teammates under the bus.
Look at the little smirk on her face. Oh, bro, I'm gonna have to blow this up. I gotta blow this up. Look at the smirk on Angel Reese's face. She hella lying. She lying. Look at her face.
Clark has elevated those around her, while Reese has only divided her locker room. That's why the suspension stings even more. It doesn't just take her off the court. It exposes the growing chaos inside the Chicago Sky.
Angel Reese receives her 8th tech, which will prohibit her from playing against the Indiana Fever.
Angel Reese officially puts the Chicago Sky on notice.
While Angel Reese is drowning in suspension drama and locker room chaos, Caitlin Clark is quietly turning this moment into another opportunity to prove why she's the true face of the WNBA. For the Indiana Fever, this matchup against Chicago was already being labeled a must-win. The playoff race is tightening, and every single game matters. But with Angel Reese suspended, Caitlin Clark and the Fever suddenly have a huge edge.
It's a must-win game for the Fever, and the Sky losing their best player is really going to help. Is really going to help the Fever out come Friday.
What was supposed to be the league's marquee rivalry now highlights a bigger truth. Clark shows up, while Reese keeps disappearing. Think about it. This isn't the first time Angel Reese has missed a game against Indiana. She sat out earlier meetings with the Fever due to a back injury, and now, with the suspension, she'll miss yet another clash.
Angel Reese has actually only played 1 game against the Fever, and she missed 2 games due to a back injury, and this will be her 3rd game that she misses against the Indiana Fever.
Fans are noticing the pattern.
She just didn't show up for the Fever game. She just didn't show up on the road, their closest road game. She didn't show the last time. She didn't show up the last time that Sky played the Fever. She just wasn't there, wasn't present, wasn't on the bench. And now we're at a situation where she's not going to be there for this game either.
Some even say Reese avoids Clark because, when the spotlight is brightest, Caitlin outshines her every single time.
Let's be clear here. Caitlin Clark is way better than Angel Reese. I don't give a fuck if they're in different positions. They're nowhere near each other. You know what I'm saying? Nowhere near each other. I actually think Chicago had a better team last season than the Indiana Fever. Period. The problem with you, Angel Reese, was that when they were pushing you and Caitlin Clark, not even pushing Clark, but pushing you to beat Caitlin Clark.
Meanwhile, Clark continues to prove her value not just with her stats, but with her leadership and resilience. Even when dealing with injuries of her own, Caitlin never used excuses, never turned on her teammates, and never stopped competing. That's the difference between a true leader and someone still caught up in drama. This is why brands, fans, and media keep rallying behind Caitlin Clark. She's marketable, she's reliable, and she's a competitor who lifts her entire team. Reese may have the headlines for controversy, but Clark has the respect of the game.
You wasn't no powerhouse last season. Are you crazy? Black people wanted you to win Rookie of the Year. There, I said it. Black people wanted you to win Rookie of the Year. The reason why they're not talking about you right now is because Paige Beckers is here. Everybody knew Clark was better than you. So now that they found a real opponent for Clark, they left you in the fucking shadows and shit. Not to mention you ain't won 10 games yet, and the season is damn near over with.
And as the Fever push closer to locking in their playoff spot, this suspension only strengthens Caitlin's narrative as the rising star who delivers when it matters most. The WNBA tried to sell this rivalry, but what we're actually seeing is a contrast in character. Caitlin Clark represents the professionalism, toughness, and winning culture that fans crave. Angel Reese? Right now, she's showing frustration, division, and tears.
This whole time you've been here, you've been worrying about Caitlin Clark and not actually worrying about your fucking game. That's why Chicago sucks.
And in that contrast, Caitlin's star only shines brighter.
Angel Reese is suspended for the Indiana Fever game. Angel Reese is trying to go for the rebound and she smacks Aaliyah Edwards in the face. Absolutely sold by Aaliyah Edwards, but Angel Reese smacks Aaliyah Edwards in the face.
Breaking news, hot off the press. So it looked like Angel Reese has responded to all of the drama and been suspended.
So here we are. Angel Reese suspended. Her locker room in chaos and her reputation under fire, while Caitlin Clark keeps rising higher with every game. The WNBA wanted a rivalry, but instead, it's turning into a showcase of Clark's leadership, maturity, and star power.
She is the franchise player.
This is what Lieberman means when she talks about this being a woman's movement. Clark brought the eyeballs and the investment. Now it's up to the league to capitalize.
She might not have been on the court lately, but her name is plastered everywhere, so fans always remember Caitlin was here.
Now I want to hear from you. Do you think Angel Reese can bounce back from this suspension and the damage she's done in Chicago? Or is Caitlin Clark already proving she's on another level? Drop a 100% in the comments if you believe Caitlin Clark is the spark the WNBA truly needs. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and stay locked in here for every breaking update on Caitlin and the Fever.